One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
I'm so sorry about that. Fucking hell, I've been talking and you haven't heard me. Jeez.
I never forget what drives me. Protecting...
Okay, I'm gonna say again really, really quickly. Yes, I went from brown to blue. Brown to blue? Blonde to brunette. You are not hallucinating. This is what I said before. You are not having a mirage. I'm just trying to do a quick recap. Because I was a fucking idiot. Okay, let's carry on.
The innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask
I've never
I wear.
done that before.
Don't I know?
Not had the
Masks are hard to
the
maintain.
mic on before. That's
If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing.
That's what happens when you go
Meaning
live.
that if he's
Fuck-ups.
doing arms deals
Real
in
life.
Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
Yeah.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
It's already too
Try
shy.
to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
You're not me type.
Someplace where only...
Yeah, I'm undercover.
high-rollers go.
Sorry to be blunt, but
I'm undercover.
you're not my type.
Excuse me?
No, really, I've got pretty specific tastes.
And I don't go for women.
Get
with
over yourself,
mum haircuts.
Bruce. I was just trying to be friendly.
Bye,
You?
love.
What in the hell are you
I know,
doing
harsh,
here?
I know.
Stop me if you've heard this one
That's
before.
funny, I'm undercover.
I
Shit,
begin
I'll
and
never
have
get over
no
that one. That's
end.
hilarious.
And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Told ya. That's what I said
Are you
before.
always this
when you couldn't hear
rude?
me on the mic, says the Riddler.
Bruce.
Go away, come
You
with me,
think
lie
your
me
gibberish
outside.
intimidates me?
Hello?
I'm just gonna lie
How
to
about
her.
we go back to my
So
place?
she just fucks off.
Wait, what?
I'll call my driver. Meet me
Yeah,
outside.
change my mind.
You're a
love.
piece of... Excuse me.
Yeah, it worked.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Damn.
Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
That was handy. Alone for a while.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leave!
Oh,
Get back inside, or I'll...
I wasn't paying attention. Healthy. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Don't mess with me.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Yeah, Bruce, let's do it.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Don't mess your hair up there.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you.
Here we go.
Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who
How
am
can
I?
you run without feet?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our
Scratch that like
streets
3
again.
times.
He's not to be taken lightly.
rattling around.
Whereas you know this is a bit slow.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
He have his fingers and that chopped off, which is not good.
Words carefully, Maury.
Yeah.
Riddler's taken
Taking his
hostages.
fingers off.
Casino patron.
Not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just...
Alright, there's a guard.
time for a distraction.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh.
I'll
That
clear
gotta
a path.
hurt.
Wait for my signal.
I don't know what
Give 'em
it is.
hell.
I watch
We're
horrors
counting
all
on
the
you.
time and I fucking love them. But when it's fingers, oh no, I just can't do it. Oh my god, I pressed it! Damn, I pressed it! Fucking hell, I was too slow.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Don't you bloody do that.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Hey, you ain't gonna mess his hair up and stuff. I like him. Ah, fuck.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman.
Sometimes
You're the
he's
biggest name in
cleaning them.
Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Oh no, I tried.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become
So,
zealots
it's
and
alright,
thugs
we
in
got
cheap
some
suits.
ice.
And you,
Stitch him on later.
I've come home to
Don't
find
worry.
a
Sounds
wannabe
to be
in my
quick.
chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Gordon,
Yet here
now.
you are. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day. Brawling like a common street hood.
Who's on
It
the
just
floor?
doesn't do it for me.
Not me. Oh no, we're gonna cut his head off. Oh shit.
the power lines. There must be a weak point.
No!
Oh shit. I was trying to look across. Maybe you need to get down.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Definitely nothing at the top. Must be somewhere near the bottom.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
That was too close.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there. Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
I had to do both. Thought it was one or the other.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Alright, so get the gist. Okay. What? I got... Fucking hell, I got them all. What is amiss? I got them all. I got a square.
Enough of this!
Circle.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
that's lucky. He's a lucky boy. Who's up?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Really? It's good so far, it's not too bad. I like Batman, it's not my favourite DC, but I do like Batman. He's cool. My favourite is Superman. Alright, let's scan it first.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky,
Oh, I can help
jerk-offs.
it.
Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it, down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate
Definitely.
it. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you.
Like me.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Incompetence.
I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far. As a token of interdepartmental
Sweetheart,
cooperation.
I know incompetence, and that was not incompetence.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder, but he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
Right, green eyes, back off a bit too close.
I think I know you a little better now.
Personal space.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
No.
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Stay out of my way, Waller, and I'll stay out of yours.
The Enigma. Dun dun dun. Or maybe I should have gone dun dun dun. Bit more serious. Come on, black screen, hurry up. We don't want to see a black screen. There.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Can't go wrong with the classics.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
I'll speak to him again. No. Okay. I can move him now. Oh. I was just able to move the arrow. Okay. See if we can
Lucius's
upgrade
latest model
my suit.
never ceases to impress.
My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do. Hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. Lucius gave me this upgraded model after my battle with Lady Arkham last year. The new suit has improved armaments, shielding, and scanning technology. Okay, I can't be everywhere at once, but this design makes it easy. Take care of business from across the room, whether that business is wresting weapons away from resting? I'm sure that's meant to be wrestling. Weapons away from criminals or stopping something heavy from falling on bystanders. Yeah, I like a grapple. Okay, no, we're done with that. There's nothing here but the suit. Alright, we'll keep walking.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Get it looked at! Being silly. Hands me and me bloody dad though. Dad got ill ages ago and I had to practically force him to go to the hospital. I'm not joking. And he threatened to disown me. I was like, you can disown me all you want, you're going to the hospital. And it's a good job he did, because he ended up having kidney stones. Yeah, so it went good. He got what was it called? When you go like yellow and stuff like that. He went yellow basically. That's not good. So yeah, he got poisoning of the blood. So if it wasn't for me saying get your ass here and saying that, then yeah, probably wouldn't have been good. Do we want to read this? Can't bothered. Agency Denter? I can't speak tonight. Riddler background.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
That hurt me head for some reason.
What was that?
I might need to like...
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me?
I take everything back.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy, homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
I doubt that. Seems a little weird. Oh god. Like a million things to read. I don't mind reading like stuff, but good god. What time is it? It is 12:34 in the UK. So I'm not really in the evening, so I'm really not in the mood to read like a million and one things. But we may have to read the thing. If we can get out of reading it, then great.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt.
Yeah, it's just
Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Should we? Oh.
There's writing
like a
engraved
frisbee?
along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see.
Oh god, here we go.
Who am I?
I have an eye yet cannot see. Who am I?
Sounds familiar. I've
Oh,
heard it
wouldn't
before.
Be a snake.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Medusa?
Sadly, no.
Hold on. Could be Medusa. Blind just... Oh. Eye of a hurricane. Blind Justice. Oh, I don't know. I want to do Eye of a Hurricane or Blind Justice. Let's do Blind Justice.
How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else.
It won't be the Eye of the Hurricane because it has no eyes. Yeah, no. I have a needle. One-eyed Jack. Let's do
He
One-eyed
gave this
Jack.
to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Let's do Eye of the Hurricane, the one that we were gonna do before.
The Eye of a Hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Oh my god, it's not.
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
So it's basically none of them.
Got these strange grooves. Never forget.
It's something to do with his past, probably.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, you're a load of help. I just say Catwoman?
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it? Alright, calm down, big boy. Selena Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. Okay, Harvey Dent was once a promised mayoral candidate and one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. Okay, Penguin. Yeah, know this one. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. Okay, Lady Arkham. Vicky Vale was a well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. How many times can we say Arkham in a sentence? Let me guess. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. Okay, we're done with that. Right, stop. Will you stop? Bruce! Really?
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself, unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displayed.
Destroy it before it blows up.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
See you, dude. Ooh, nice.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Like a Ferrari.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Thanks to his fast cars. I approve. I love my cars. I just wish I had one. Hopefully getting one this year, if I'm able to. A cheap second-hand one, but hey ho.
Excellent.
It's not going to be a Ferrari.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect. with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with
now.
Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Nothing.
Seems like an
Don't
odd
speak
thing
about
to
the
be
case
carrying
ever.
around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers.
None of your goddamn
Accounting is
businesswoman.
doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've
Hug
got a meeting I've got to
the
run
briefcase.
to. We'll pick up this
I was been like,
conversation this
no.
afternoon.
Sounds great.
It's all good. Don't you worry.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat
That's
tech.
literally how I'm sitting right now.
But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
He's like, keep that away from me. And then you just throw it like a frisbee.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
Gnomes
Shouldn't take
coming
long.
What in the...
It's not what
No,
I mind.
it's Toy Story. It's Woody from Toy Story. It's made his way here.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My
God,
God,
why am I
Tiffany.
yawning?
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable
cute,
for
like a little
autonomous
wing
observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off.
It's trying to call for
micro pulse waves?
a whale
This
or a
is
dolphin.
Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you?
It's a record and a frisbee.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
And a whale collar.
Help with
figure this freakish thing out?
It's 3 in 1.
Tiffany did graduate
Best
first in her
present
class at
ever at
Cornell in
Christmas.
molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
But why don't you get through your first day before moving on to something so advanced?
Advanced. Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation.
I just give him a deadpan look like. Really?
Have fun scratching your heads.
No, scratching somewhere else.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle.
Made myself laugh.
I never told
That's
her,
good, I guess.
Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises.
crazy.
What we do. I understand your hesitation about
No, what do you
involving
think,
her in
guys?
this Riddler business.
Is laughing at your jokes like
You should consider
a
bringing
bad thing?
Tiffany
Like,
into the
is it
fold.
really geeky or is
Into
it
the
funny?
mission.
I don't know.
If
I always
not
laugh
now,
at my own
then
jokes.
in the future. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany.
Yeah, if she got her head
just
chopped off
had
like
to
the
say
other guy.
It's your secret to
I don't
tell.
think she'll want that.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Not really, because
Shall we go down to the lab?
they will be in
Actually,
danger
the
as
equipment
well.
we need is down in my
Cause more
office.
stress.
We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
There we go.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Hello.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
I'd be gutted.
Sorry
Like,
for the
I'm so
unannounced
bloody
visit.
looking forward to
We're
that.
with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Is this going to take long? It's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
You'll just
All right,
have
chill,
to put up
Blake.
with us for a few minutes.
Looks like a secret agent.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
And you would know you've met him for like 2 seconds.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy.
Smooth.
After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
You could
It
just
was a
flirt
long
with
ago
her and
when you were the
distract
most
her.
hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give
Clearly
so much back
got
to
a
the
boner
city.
for him.
Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy.
And we all.
I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Joker.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
I realize that was an unpleasant time for you. We're not here to dredge up ancient history.
Then why are you asking about him?
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
Really
you know more than
unlucky
you're
then.
letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust
Well, I
us.
guess I'm really unlucky then.
Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I am calling my lord. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick
Oh,
this
this
up
woman
another
doesn't
time.
know anything about personal space, does she? Maybe should have picked up the phone.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Oh shit.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Oh no!
Lucius!
I wish you picked up the phone now.
Lucius! No!
Oh shit. I should have picked up the phone.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Aww.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce.
What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it.
Can't tell you.
Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. It's just... I'm so angry. Just don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
That's a lie.
So sorry, really.
Didn't lie, so it'd be better for him. I
Such a
lied,
shame.
so it'd be better for her.
At least he went out with a
'Cause she
bang,
would have just
right?
gotten really angry. Oh, fucking him.
For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Okay. Bit weird.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny? My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Ability to be exactly who you needed at so many points in your lives. And now...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use? Thank you, Bruce. Ooh, that's a good one. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself...
Hold on, guys. I think somebody's put me in a group chat.
How do you know the Riddler?
No.
Yeah, they put me in a group chat.
I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer.
Sorry about that.
And worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no.
He does.
Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce. I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
Where is he so the will?
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went
I feel like
unnoticed.
he's hiding
Whatever
something.
you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the
a bit
view.
more of this
Hard to
and
do
then
these days.
I'll
There's
finish
one
the
thing
rest
for the
tomorrow.
bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet
might
Bruce
stop it in a
Wayne is
minute.
wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you.
I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Right. Wait for it to load. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it at that because it's pretty late now. And I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. I will do it a bit earlier, it won't be as late, and it will be live again, so look forward to that one. If you haven't already, please subscribe to me. Put on the little bell in the top right corner, just here, so you can be notified when I am next online and when I next upload. I do the odd uploads, but I am mainly live. So, yeah. Do you want me to wait for you to subscribe? Yeah, I'll wait a minute. No, it's all good. So if you do like it though, please subscribe. It does help a lot. As you know, with other YouTubes, it really does help us. So yeah, thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to smile. Bye guys.